Grammar screencast on Dr. Midnight. Dr. Midnight is going to cover personal pronouns, reflexive pronouns, autos pronoun, interrogative pronoun of tis, and the indefinite pronoun of tis. So let's talk about personal pronouns. Personal pronouns of ego and su, and as well as autos, is used as personal pronoun for him or her. So therefore, ego, eme, emoi, emu, hemes, hemas, hemin, hemon, su, se, soy, su, hume, sumas, humin, humon. Now notice this movable epsilon. If the word before it occurs with a consonant, ends with a consonant, the epsilon will come into play. If it ends with a vowel, the epsilon is gone. So change to plural, su, genitive singular, second person plural. So therefore, genitive plural would be humon. Humas is, of course, accusative plural of the second plural, second person. So therefore, you would be, you is the plural. And then, of course, you can leave. Who's doing the leaving? You are. So therefore, it's a nominative subject phrase. All right, let's talk about reflexive pronoun. The reflexive pronoun is basically in the singular hem outain, hem oute, hem outes, or hem outon, hem outo, hem outu. So it's a combination of ma plus aute, feminine or masculine. How about second person? Se outain, se aute, se autes, se outon, se auto, se autu. Now notice for the plural, you simply use a combination of the pronoun hemas with autas, agreeing in gender and number. Notice there are no neuters. So the reflexive pronoun is compounding the stems with autos. Therefore, the gender number case applies. Now, if it's third person, it's simply he autain, how aute. So therefore, it's the aute, autos, auton. And that should be autos. Oh, by the way, these don't occur in the nominative form, only the accusative. So I lift myself up, ma, and you, of course, the verb is lift. Lift myself, object phrase, he mautain. Then hopater, tentogata kethitse meth. So meta plus the genitive sits down with himself. So the father sits the daughter with himself. Meta plus the genitive. Heao tu. She told me to help myself out of my issue. So therefore, what's the verb? Helping myself takes an object phrase, and therefore it's he mautain. All right, let's talk about autos. Autos, aute, autos, auto. We learned it in the 5th chapter. And it's a pronoun, but it's a pronoun that has gender number case. So autos has 3 uses. Could be an intensive adjective when it occurs with the noun, the farmer, the general himself. It could also preceded by other article meaning the same. So if it's the same man, ho autos, ton auton. So if it's in the attributive position, it becomes intensifier, or pardon me, the same. The oblique case are used for the ordinary pronoun. He designated him as general. So therefore, this is the third case is when it's just used as an ordinary personal pronoun. They fell asleep on the rapid. Not a good place to do. Who fell asleep? They did. Nominative subject phrase. Autoi. That must be theirs. Theirs is the genitive plural. So therefore, auton. The girls wash themselves. So the washing is occurring to themselves. Accusative object phrase. It's plural. So it's not hemos autos or hemautes. Obviously, it's he autas because it's feminine plural. All right, let's talk about the interrogative or the indefinite tis. It's the same form. Tis, tina, tini, tinos. Notice third declension. Tines, tinas, tisin, tinon. Ti, tini, tinos, tina, tisin, tinon. Now, it's either an indefinite something or it's an interrogative. What? Notice the only difference is the indefinite has no accent, while the interrogative has the accent. So therefore, that's the real key. If there's an accent, it's going to be the interrogative. What or who? So the interrogative never changes its accent to the grave. It's always the inacute. The indefinite pronoun loses its accent. So therefore, interrogatives are used in indirect and direct questions. The indefinite pronoun is used substantially, someone, or any. So let's begin. Who wants a pickle? All right, so we're dealing with wanting. Who's wanting? Tis, nominative singular. Notice the accent mark. To whom does this belong to? This is an interesting one because you're dealing with a dative possessive. So it's either A, tissen, or D, tinny. Whose dog is that in the cave? It's a genitive possessive, therefore tinnos. All right, well, that was Dr. Midnite, straightforward in pronouns, a lot we've covered before. This gives you a good refresher.